What's poppin', young Jimbos? My name is Hankiins, better known as Hank, and today we're going to be doing an introduction video to let you guys know a little bit about me. I'm 20 years old. I live just 5 minutes outside of Kansas City, Missouri, in a town named Independence. I'm a competitive COD player, and I've been competing for just over about 4 years now. I played video games all my life, but ended up finding a love for Call of Duty whenever Call of Duty 4 first dropped. That was my game. I ended up no life. I have not stopped playing Call of Duty since then. It's always been a passion of mine, and of course I would be playing with school friends and anybody that really just wanted to play. It was mainly my brother who got me hooked. We would have to fight to take turns and everything, because I'm the younger brother, so he kind of took over, so I would watch and I would learn from him.
Profit moving out.
And I was so bad back then. I was terrible. And ever since then, I haven't been able to, stop playing. I still played no matter how negative I went. I was doing bad, but I didn't stop playing. It was one of the funnest things. I don't know why, never understood, but whenever Call of Duty is Call of Duty. It's one of those games that you just can't stop playing. I don't know, but anyway, enough about that. I've been competing ever since Black Ops 2. I started playing GBs with a couple of my school friends, and granted, I would lose a couple matches and win one, and that was whenever I won my first GB. It was one of the most surreal experiences, because it was I don't know, I was never good at sports, so me doing something in Call of Duty in a video game, it made me feel good. And I just kept playing GBs with all of my friends, and then Ghost came out. That's whenever everything really started to take off. I started playing GBs with other people that I would beat or lose to, and I would watch streams. I would watch streams every single day, or any video that I could watch about Call of Duty. All the pro players, I just wanted to watch. I wanted to be a pro player. I aspire to be that still, but
she's dead.
It's one of those things. It's a process. But anyway, I started playing GBs, Ghost, and through one of the it was through Scumpy's stream. I was looking for some 8s lobbies, because in Ghost 8s were popping. You could find an 8s lobby anywhere. And I would play. I was good. I wasn't bad, but I ended up finding this one group, and they ended up bringing me in, and I started playing with them more and more. And this went on until about the end of Ghost, and then beginning of Advanced Warfare was probably the craziest time. Advanced Warfare was whenever everything genuinely started to take off. I started playing wagers whenever the game first came out, $1 wagers. It wasn't much, but whenever I won, I felt like I won COD champs almost. It was just a surreal experience to me. I was 14ish, 15 at the time, and I was just playing non-stop. Advanced Warfare was one game that I did not stop playing. I put probably 2,600 hours. I went Master Prestige, all 30 prestiges whenever they added that, and then I ended up making another account to prestige on there, because the pubs were just so fun. But at the beginning of the game, I was still playing with that group that I met from Ghost, and I got into an 8s lobby, and they were trying to find people for money 8, and they ended up not picking me because I did some crazy shit in the 8s. Where at the time I didn't know, like this was the first couple days, like I didn't know one of the variant weapons weren't allowed, and they ended up roasting the hell out of me. And it was kind of funny at the time, now that I think about it, but I didn't understand. So they blacklisted me, and I was like, man, this is some bullshit. So I went to go find other 8s lobbies. Like I couldn't find a group like I did with them, you know. And so I was just playing every day, months at a time. Like I would skip school, all this shit. And like a couple months later, after getting blacklisted, they needed a person for money 8. And at the time we were playing for like $3. So like, to us it was big. it was good times, but to us it was big, and so they took it very serious. I got picked last in one of the series, or in the picking, and they were like all like kind of roasting me still for what happened earlier, and they didn't think I would be, you know, that kid. And we ended up playing, and I just no offense to them, but I smacked the fuck out of them. I was smacked them around. They were like, yo, like, why'd you disappear for a couple months and come back a fucking god? And it wasn't like no god tier level type shit, but I was really good. And so they kept playing with me more. They brought me into their little group, their little clique.
Get an attack Henlo on station.
I started playing wagers with them. We would still play money 8s like every single day, and it was really good times. Like it was probably some of the most fun I've ever had in Call of Duty. But the one thing that stands out about Advanced Warfare is that there was these tournaments called the 1K, and it would just be all amateurs, because the pros would play in the 2K, and I mean amateurs could play in the 2K, but I didn't have a good enough team to play in the 2K. So I ended up doing my thing in the 1K, and we ended up winning. You know, like I wasn't even supposed to play, so it was one of my friend's birthdays, and the group he went out for his birthday, had some fun, and they were gonna play with him instead of me. And they kind of picked me up last minute. They messaged me. They were like, "Yo, we need you for this tournament. Come on in." And we ended up winning the entire thing. And that was whenever my passion kind of just grew for the game, like, even more. Like I just got so hungry. I didn't want to stop playing. Like I remember the last map of the tournament, whenever we were about to win, like I stand up and I just started screaming like a little child, because I mean I won $200. It was like $217, and no, it was 176. Yeah, my bad. It was $176, and that was everything. That was like, that was the moment I knew that I could do this in a more professional manner. So I end up just investing all of my time into the game after. Like after that, I won that tournament, I played even more than I already did. And so fast forward to Black Ops 3. Still doing what I'm doing, and there was this local YouTuber. You guys might know him. His name is Legion, you know. And he hosted a tournament at this LAN center, and I ended up going for my first time. This was my first ever tournament, like a big tournament. It was a local, and I ended up placing 4th. But after that, Jordan, it was a couple days after I placed 4th, Jordan had one of my good friends, Austin, message me, and he was like, "Yo, let's go to this next tournament. And I was ecstatic. I didn't know what to say. And honestly, it's just from there, it's just history. And I'll explain a little bit more in the next video. I appreciate you guys watching and listening. And this has been Story Time with Hank. I hope you guys tune into the next video. And we'll see you, fudge.